All right. Good morning, viewers, and good morning, everyone. We welcome you to this special edition of our program, Speak Out Nigeria. Now, it is the period that everyone has to speak out his mind. So when I posted the first conversation, people were like asking whether it's only speaking against the government, and others say no. We are to voice out our mind. We are to voice out whatever that is that we are not comfortable with, because a lot of people are facing a lot of depression issues here and there and others. If you have an idea that you even want the government to know about it, you can still speak it through us. It is a platform for everyone to speak out. And in today's edition, we are having my colleague with us in the studio. You are welcome.
Hi, good day, guys. My name is Jacob Saint. Yeah, and welcome to the show.
All right, okay. Jacob Saint, you are welcome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So in today's program, we are going to speak out our mind. But people have been saying, AAA, speak out Nigeria, you have not said anything.
Yeah.
So but today, on my own part, if you ask me that I should say something out, I have thousands of it. But the little that I want to start with today is that, to me, I wish I know that you may agree with me or not, is that I am of the view that since the social media, especially Facebook, is taking over the world, and there are some countries that are eligible for monetization or not.
Yeah.
Why won't the government try all means to ensure that Nigeria should become an eligible country? So in that situation, yes, in that situation, the issue of job employment opportunity for youth and every other one will have been curtailed by the federal government. Because if you check very well, that particular application, Nigeria is the dominant of the content creators.
When it comes to Africa.
And
if you ask me, I think when it comes to the whole world, I think we use Facebook much more than except our number is not to compare to the Western world.
Yes.
But Nigeria, man.
There are a lot of talents out there. There are a lot of people that make use of Facebook. I think if you move around right from nursery, if not nurseries, even nursery school, the children are used to Facebook. Even if they don't have it on their own, they watch some things on Facebook. And if you check around, there are a lot of content creators in Nigeria. And if that is done, that would have helped in creating job opportunities for Nigeria, instead of us selling our ideas and we're posting without gaining. That would have helped us.
This thing you're saying, this is really good. This is really good because, like, from my own side, I can't count the number of guys I know that are into content creation and focusing on Facebook. Facebook, just Facebook, and not talk about other social networks. Now, this Facebook of a thing, this is like, and now, I think Facebook is trying to compete with TikTok when it comes to algorithm.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so Facebook is now doing well to content creators, and if you check now, everybody, especially since the time of COVID-19, during COVID-19,
yes,
over time the number of content creators has increased because everybody was home and what am I going to do in my life? And then you can't even go out to start learning anything.
So the best option is to give phone to anyone around.
Yes, and then everybody focus, channel their energy. Okay, phone. Everybody, phone, network, social network. And before you know, since this person, what's this thing? This person does this little thing and it's trending.
Yes.
Why not I try? And a lot of people actually trended during that period of time.
And also since the network paid in dollars, since it pays in dollars and the value of dollars is increasing every day, that also will also mitigate the stress of the youth. Because as they are earning more through Facebook, and the dollars is increasing, it will still be to their own benefit. So there will be no point of them speaking against the government.
No.
They will even be appreciating that let the dollars should be going up.
But you know what? I think just like what you said.
Yeah.
What's the saying? Now, person when no gets,
Yeah.
they calculate how much to spend.
Yes, yes.
Now, when you have Facebook pays very well. So if imagine yourself if your page is monetized,
Yes.
and you are being paid in dollars.
In dollars, yes.
God, the kind of money on social media.
All right, okay.
The kind of money on social media.
So if you are just joining us, is Speak Out Nigeria. Speak Out Nigeria is brought to you by Court TV Nigeria and is anchored by AAA. So thank you. As we just said, we are speaking out our mind and we are trying to reach out to the government to see how they can reach out with the management of the Facebook to see if Nigeria can become among the monetized countries, so that we, the content creators or other content creators, should be able to stay in Nigeria and monetize their Facebook page or any other social network. Right, welcome back. And if you are just joining us, is Speak Out Nigeria on Court TV. And also, if you want to contribute on this program, the number that is going to display on the screen is our WhatsApp number. So it's our WhatsApp number. As a number, as the program goes on, we are going to read out your message. And what you need to do is you text your name, your location, and what you want to speak out Nigerians. So, or you can also drop your comment at the comment section. So, you see, we are discussing about how Nigeria as a country should be seen among the country for Facebook, eligible for Facebook monetization. And with me in the studio is J. Kusen. And if you want to know more about J. Kusen is an artist, is a comedian, is a musician. He has dropped a lot of songs,
yeah.
And the song is available where? Talk to the audience.
Alright, you just go on all streaming platforms and search for J. Saint and you will see me there. My songs are worldwide, global. You want to use your you want to do a Facebook music video, a TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, you just go there and search for J. Saint and my songs pop out right on your screen. So you make use of one of my songs to do your video.
Alright.
And I'm an actor as well as a filmmaker.
Yeah, all right.
So,
Okay. I think by approaching the government for this, you would have been among the beneficiaries. Yeah, you would have been among the beneficiaries.
Yes, of course.
But now, what do you say with respect to this?
This idea is a very good idea. I just wish Nigerian government will actually buy this idea. I don't know how it's supposed to reach out to these people who really matters, people who really need to hear these things. I don't know how it's going to reach out to them, but this is what Nigerians want. This is what we need.
All right.
Now,
okay, before then, sorry, we are having one of the message from our listener out there, and he said, I am MC Bossman. He said, I am MC Bossman from my 12. I think my 12 should be in Lagos.
Yeah.
And he said, Oga AAA, I love this, your program. Government should do something for us. Let the government officials approach Mark Zuckerberg to make Nigeria among the eligible countries. All right, thank you, MC Bossman. I think that is what we are also saying in this place. The federal government, don't take them anything. What they need to do is to approach him, enter bilateral relationship with him, or whatever that is needed, or they can sample opinion from other countries that is monetized on the step that the government of such country took before the country became among the eligible country. I think even South Africa is one of the monetized countries.
Okay.
Yes, in Africa. I think our federal, the government officials can take that step to ensure that this is done for the people of Nigeria. So then I will take the second message before we do this. This one said, my name is Femi. Mr. President loves to encourage youths. If this is brought to his attention, he will do something. Oh, Mr. Femi, we are bringing it to his attention now. Yeah, we are bringing it to his attention. So if he's not aware of it, we are telling him now. Let him just do something for us. So if you know how you can even get to him on our behalf, because from the name Femi, I think from the name Femi is associated with
Femi Otodola.
Okay, if we could be Femi Otodola, please approach Mr. President and inform him with respect to this, that indeed the Nigeria youth, we want this. We want this. Even if it is done right away, we will appreciate his government. Let Nigeria as a country become among the monetized country on Facebook, because I think the wide range of app use in Nigeria is Facebook.
I believe that.
Yeah,
but come to think of this Facebook monetization thing,
yes.
Facebook pays very well.
Okay.
And the rate at which contents are being consumed,
Yes,
on social media is very high. Don't you think it's like I feel somehow looking at the number of youths that are into content creation right now,
yes,
because almost all the youths are into content creation.
yes.
So now imagine all the youths are being monetized.
Yes.
Don't you think there will be a problem? Like, you know, they said like literally a poor man believes the rich man is his enemy, or the rich man doesn't want the poor man to reach up to that peak.
But the issue there is this: when the youth has something doing,
Yeah.
it will still curtail the issue of insecurity.
It
It will
will.
still curtail the issue of Yahoo.
Of
It
course.
will still curtail the issue of kidnapping. It will still curtail the issue of job opportunity.
All of these things.
Now, could we be subjecting to their own service and be acting as boy so that they shouldn't do this? They shouldn't give us this golden opportunity.
Now that is
So
it.
they shouldn't do that to their own advantage, but they should look at the effect of it. They should look at the effect of the youth not have anything doing. They should look at the effect of us missing and losing out our intellectual property, because our content creations is an intellectual property.
Yes.
You understand? Intellectual property.
Yes.
Let's just see how we can harmonize. Let us see how we can convert this and harmonize it in and monetize it, so that it can also assist in revenue generation for the country. Because when the page is being monetized, and I think one of the rules is that as you are trying to draw your money, you must input your tax identification number. So, and if that tax identification number, it then means that any of the content creators must try to have tax identification number, so that
And before the money is being given to you,
the tax
will be removed.
The tax will be paid to the government. So government will be in a way to now become an avenue for government to generate another revenue. So that's why we are speaking out now on this program to the federal government to come to the aid of the youth, so that our intellectual property should not die off.
And before we go on, there is this. I think I know about some few guys.
Yes.
I know some few creators whose pages are currently due for monetization.
Yes.
Now, you don't have anybody in the country that is eligible for monetization.
Yes.
So what then happens to you? because I have a Facebook page who is that is due for monetization, and I don't have anybody in the US or any of the eligible countries for monetization to help me and get my page monetized. But with this topic right now, if the federal government would actually see this and see reasons why they should help the youth, people are really suffering from this. Imagine from then till now, I know a creator who started creating content from COVID, during the time of COVID until now. That page is due for monetization since last year.
Yes.
And this guy has been struggling. Nobody to monetize.
And he couldn't even, a form of sponsor himself.
You can't sponsor yourself.
To an eligible country. And one of the things again is this: even if you should travel to an eligible country, that environment will not be suitable for your
creation. It will not be
suitable for your content, because our environment, what you need to do here, you will not be able to do out there.
No.
So that is why we are appealing to the federal government. Let them come to our aid. They should come to our aid and ensure that Nigeria is among the eligible country for monetization of other social media, even if it is not Facebook alone. But the most important thing here is Facebook. Though YouTube, you can monetize it in Nigeria and other things, but it's not as easy as Facebook. It's not as easy. People don't use YouTube like Facebook. Facebook has a wider community compared to this, and their service also is different from others. So that is why we are appreciating and we are appealing to the federal government to do something about it. So if you are still joining us, Speak Out Nigeria on Court TV. So, and we displayed our number earlier, that if you want to join us and you want to speak out to Nigeria through us, you can drop your message on the number that is displaying on our screen, and we'll be able to speak your mind through this program. Or you can drop your view at the comment section, so that in our next edition we'll be able to speak your mind to Nigeria. And before we go on break, we'll take the first or the other message on our WhatsApp. This one said, Mr. Triple A, thank you, I love your program. My name is Precious from Pape. Okay, Pape is in Abuja. What I want talk be say, I think this one in this program said, what I want talk be say, guys, if you know you don't have plan to marry us this year 2024, don't ask us out this year.
Nobody for anybody.
Precious. But one thing again, guys out there, please, you heard what Precious said. She said, if you don't have plan, she's not talking to us here in the studio. She's speaking out her own mind. She said, if you know you don't have plan to marry Precious this year, don't ask her out.
I think Precious is talking from experience.
No. One thing I will even say is this: before you ask anybody out, you ask the person, what is your name? If you say Precious, it might not be Precious from Court TV. So, but what I will even say again is this: I will tell Precious too, since we are telling guys that if you don't have plan, don't ask anybody out. I will also tell Precious, if you know that you cannot settle with that guy, don't say yes to. You understand? Don't say yes to, because it takes two to tango. It's either he approached you, you agree, and you disagree. So that is the pain of Precious. Play from the experience, as he said. Maybe several people must have been deceiving her, and she just wants that to be as one of her New Year resolution, and is putting it out. If you don't have plan for her, not only Precious, if you don't have plan for ladies this year for marriage, cut off.
I think I would want to say, if you don't even have serious plans and intention towards something you are approaching to do, it could be business, it could be whatsoever. It's better you just save yourself the stress by backing out instead of going into something you know you're not fully committed to.
Fully committed. And also, before this advice, you know that Valentine is coming up, and since then, please have God intention before the day. And if you know you are not ready for it, be straight to the point.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. Speak your mind, and we'll speak it out for you. Precious, thank you for joining us on our program, and your message has been delivered to guys. And before we wrap up this program for today's edition, we'll take our final message on WhatsApp for today. And this one said, my name is Mr. Ben from Enugu. What I want to speak out is that the rate of which landlord increase rent nowadays is worrisome. Government should do something. Even old houses that have not done renovation, they are still increasing the rate. God bless you, AAA. I think what we know, in Nigeria.
Okay, no.
You understand? In Nigeria,
yeah.
There is no regulation. Like there's no price regulation as to landlord and tenant relationship, and it's part of the point also that Mr. Ben raised. Since there is an economic meltdown, then the landlord should be able to put the situation into consideration, so that I think that will help to mitigate the stress of the tenant too. Because since there is no price regulation, the only way that that could be regulated is when they will be able to assist each other.
But don't you think? Let me speak as a landlord on behalf of the landlords.
Maybe you are landlord.
I'm a tenant too. But don't you think the reason why this landlord, these people are Nigerians as well?
Yeah.
Just like you and I, just like the tenants. The economic meltdown is also being faced by every other person who is in the country.
Yes.
Either a foreigner or a citizen of the country.
But go that, yes, okay.
And then the prices of commodities, you and I both know, is increasing very, very rapidly and steady. We all have this tradition in Nigeria that anytime the price of the commodity rises, it doesn't drop
again. Yeah.
Even if it drops, it's not going to drop.
It will not be equivalent to the previous. Okay.
So, but don't you think some of these things are affecting the landlords and would want to, since the country is hard, let me increase the tenants, the tenement, is it tenement?
The rent. Okay. Now the issue there is even if he increases, it will not be able to meet up with the economic situation, and it's causing depression to others. But though that is what Mr. Ben said, and he has voiced out his mind, and we are reaching out to them. Let's live and let others also live. As Mr. President say let the poor breathe. So let the poor breathe so that we can breathe and live together. So on this edition, I really welcome you for this our program today. Jiku Singh, I love your company and I love your presence. I think we will still have you more on our program. Thank you for coming and God bless you. Thank you. All right, if you are joining us, is Speak Out Nigeria. Speak Out Nigeria on Court TV. You can make a date with us at any time and you can drop your comment on our comment section or reach out to us through our WhatsApp number that is displaying on the screen. Thank you and continue to speak out. The problem here is half solved. Thank you and remain blessed.
See ya, and remember, it's Speak Out Nigeria. Keep watching Court TV next week.